everyone. Welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. I hope the stream is okay and I'm coming through. We're going to get started in a minute with the Capricorn readings, April outlook. For those of you who are regulars on my channel, you may be noticing a different background. Yes, I've changed things a little bit. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. So let's go ahead and get ready to get these cards together, and let me do a little bit of shuffling. And then we're going to get right into my lovely Capricorn. All right, Capricorn for April outlook. We're going to look at a general outlook. It's going to be a full Celtic spread. I'll do some clarifiers with the Cosmic Tarot deck. And for those of you who are new also to my channel, this is the tarot deck that I'm giving away this month. All right, so all you have to do is subscribe. Just be subscribed, leave me a comment letting me know you're interested. Just one comment anywhere on any video. And then at the end of the month, I will announce the winner. I've already just announced the winner for the March giveaway. So now that we're into April, it's all about the beautiful Creatures Tarot deck and guidebook. It's really beautiful. Hello, Mother Nature. Thank you for stopping by. It is my pleasure to do the live streams. I've been live streaming a lot of my videos. And I don't know, I just feel like right now, instead of just recording and uploading, it's better to stay in contact. So I hope you guys like the new background. So in any case, we're going to get started in just a minute at 11:15. I started streaming a little earlier. Give people a chance to come in. All right, Mother Nature, you're in it as long as you're subscribed to my channel. On the day when I picked, and the reason why I say that obviously is that it's for the people who subscribe and support my channel, but I ask you to leave a comment because on the day that I picked the winner, I want to make sure that the winner is somebody who actually wants the tarot deck and is going to use it. So that's the only reason I ask for that. Other than that, it's open to anyone who is a subscriber on my channel. All right, guys, let's get ready to get right into Capricorn for April. This is going to be a general outlook. And it's going to be a full Celtic spread. So let's just see what's up. Straight out, we have 9 of Pentacles, nice, and the Ace of Wands. Well, I love to see that card come out for you, Capricorn. We have the Hanged Man and the 3 of Wands. All right, coming into the month with the 10 of Cups and rounding off April with Moon energy. 6 of Swords gets met with the Queen of Cups. Tower, damn. And the Lovers, wow. Interesting, these are the 2 16s. Well, the 2 6s. Lovers is the first major arcana 6, and the Tower is the second, it's the 16. And I'm going to get into that when I review those cards for you because it's quite interesting how they are 2 halves of the same energy in a lot of ways. Queen of Pentacles. So strong, independent energy, right? Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles in the same reading. I would say that the 9 of Pentacles is one of the cards that is closest in the deck to the Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles is a lovely, lovely queen. I love her. She really comes from nothing. Right? She comes from nothing. She puts blood, sweat, and tears into her work. The thing with queens are they're always associated with water. And that's the thing with the Queen card. So the Queen of Pentacles, here you have somebody who really gets emotionally invested in their work. Right? Someone who really, you can even see her looking at the coin or the pentacle there as if it's her baby. So this is a feeling, and this is why I love the Queen of Pentacles, because she is not only is she emotionally invested, but she understands the nature of really putting everything into your goals or your dreams to make them manifest. Same thing happens with the 9 of Pentacles. Let's get into your spread, Capricorn. Nice, strong Pentacle energy for you this month. Being an earth sign, I love it. 9 of Pentacles is similar. Very ambitious person, right? 9 of Pentacles oftentimes are people who are so ambitious that they're a little bit alienated from others because they put so much energy into their career, into their ambitious goals, right? Now, Ace of Wands is covering that. So that is, let me make sure my stream is all right, guys. I hope my stream is all right. And it's not jumping too much. Let me know if things are like all jacked up on the stream. All right, Ace of Wands is a beautiful sort of I want to say passion that's come into your life. So for some of you this month, Capricorn, there's going to be a new passion with regard to your work or your job or your career coming in. Right? This new passion is going to be something that really ignites you if you haven't already. You know, maybe you've been a little bit in the doldrums, even though you are a very ambitious person. It could be one of the reasons why this passion is now coming in. Some of you may have found yourself a little bit sort of like, oh, where am I at career-wise? You know, suddenly this Ace of Wands comes in April. Very, very nice. It's really gonna fire you up. And another reason I say that is because you have the Hangman here in your focus, in your conscious position. So the Hangman talks about a huge awakening that comes in. A lot of times Hangman energy is interpreted as being stuck. In actuality, the Hangman is all about awakening to your dreams and desires, the things that you truly want in your life, but being inspired. Usually something extremely inspiring has happened or come into your life when we see the Hangman, because it's some kind of inspiration or something that causes inspiration within you that causes the Hangman to sort of radiate and wake up. He has the halo of awareness and enlightenment around him because of that. This is why this card is really associated with waking up, awakenings, enlightenments, epiphanies. In any case, it's generally almost always because you've been inspired in some way. Now, you could have been inspired by seeing someone, watching someone, a story could have inspired you, an event, an experience, whatever the cause for, you know, whatever the source, I want to say, of that inspiration. Nevertheless, in April, it's like you're waking up completely. And this is going to be a particular area in your life. And I dare say it'll be something to do with your career because you've got that Nine of Pentacles in the center. In the back of your mind, you're being forced to wait a little bit, right? So subconsciously, you have a Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is the card for patience. And for a lot of you, you're having to exercise patience at a time when you're having a huge awakening. So I think that some of you Capricorns are going to be feeling a little bit sort of, I want to say a little bit off or out of balance maybe in your energy, because usually with the Hanged Man also comes an abundance of energy. You know, when you first wake up and you realize, oh shit, you know, you wake up, certainly when you've been inspired, you know, you ever feel that? You ever get inspired by something and suddenly you wake up to the fact that this is something you want to put a lot of effort into, and you almost feel like you've been wasting time, right? You almost feel like you want to hit the ground running. And that's generally an energy that comes with the Hanged Man. Yet this month you're being kind of forced to put on the brakes, Capricorn, with this Three of Wands. And I can only tell you that that generally happens because something needs to come into your life, right? So it could be that what needs to come in is a meeting with someone or an experience or more information. Whatever it is, you can see he's standing there looking on the horizon. And it can be a frustrating feeling, but if you go into this month and you are resonating with this Capricorn, you know, remember, hello, Rock and Rob. Rock and Rob, can you let me know if the stream is okay? Because I feel like it's jittery or something, or it's lagging. I just want to make sure it's okay. Three of Wands is, shout out to Rock and Rob 121. She's like one of my best subscribers. I love her, one of my best supporters. She's also my moderator on the chat today. Three of Wands is this real feeling of impatience sometimes also, because Three of Wands is a card for patience. So you're being challenged to be patient. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it feels like it's because of events around you that you're being forced to stand still. Try not to underestimate the value of this time, because whenever you are being forced to stand still, it is absolutely for a reason. Right? It is absolutely because there's something important that needs to come in. Now you come into this month with a Ten of Cups, which is really a high level of contentment and love and blessings all the way around. So certainly there is a happiness here coming into the month. Certainly you are focused on that. You're coming into the month with this sort of vibe, a happy, contented, safe, I want to say, committed energy, Ten of Cups. This could also relate to family, because I'm looking ahead at the Lover's card and I'm wondering for you, this could also, Ten of Cups doesn't only have to be your connection with a lover. It can also be just the contentment of having a strong and happy family structure, even a wider family structure when we're talking about parents and brothers and sisters, etc., etc. Okay, thank you, Rock and Rob. Thank you. It's probably just my computer because I've got a lot of stuff running and I'm viewing and everything. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Solid, stable, complete feeling with regard to family in general or wider relations, those deeper relations in general. Doesn't always necessarily have to mean getting married per se, that one-on-one union. Nevertheless, you're coming into the month with this. But you round off the month with moon energy, and this is what I'm saying with this hangman and three of wands. Yes, you're waking up. Yes, you have a newfound passion, but some of the events and experiences this month are not, it's not like they're all going to be in line with that, right? So a lot of them are going to be holding you back. And it's going to feel with this moon a little bit like you're being tested, right? It's going to feel a little bit like you're going through a testing phase, or it's going to be a little bit feeling like you're still out of your depths. Not out of your depths, but there's things that you don't really know, right? So you're kind of figuring it out as you go along, right? It just feels uneasy and unsure because not everything is quite clear. And when you couple that with this feeling of having to wait or being forced to wait, it may put you a little bit at an uneasy situation, but don't worry about that because everything will be revealed eventually. This is a necessary time. And whenever you're feeling like that, like I said, please don't undervalue that experience. There is something very important for you to be paying attention to. And rather than focusing on your unsurety, perhaps, or your anxiety, try to focus on what is meant to be told to you, what you're being guided to see or to know, or what messages are coming into you from your spirits, your guides. You know what I'm saying? All right. So April, you're coming into a period anyway with the Six of Swords. And you have Queen of Cups energy coming back to you. Six of Swords, your attitude this April is one of harmony and wanting to move towards harmony. Right? So this is impacting your attitude this month and your outlook, a desire for a harmonious environment around you, a harmonious sort of connections with people around you, really turning your back on strife and arguing. It could be that some of you have had to deal with a lot of arguing, a lot of battling, unnecessary battling, which we would associate with the Five of Swords. Now you've resonated up to Six of Swords. A lot of you are just like, look, I just really, moving forward in my life, there's a certain focus I want to have, and I want it to be harmonious. And what's coming back to you is Queen of Cups energy. So somebody is absolutely wanting to express themselves with you, connect with you. And this is one of the reasons why I feel like I'm not sure that this is a love connection, because I think for you, Capricorn, your love connection is coming in. I feel like this is associating with your family and your wider sort of community group. Yet here we have this Queen of Cups coming in for you this month. I feel like April is the month where you're going to be calling in a mate, and because you're rounding off with lovers. Right? And this Queen of Cups energy to me feels like a very specific person who's coming into you and wanting to exchange that very special cup of love that she has with you. The thing with the Queen of Cups, right? Here we have another queen, right? Another water. But here we have water of water. The thing with the Queen of Cups, you'll notice that cup she has, there's no other cup like it in the tarot. And it really speaks to this, what she has to offer is very unique. It's very unique. It's very special. It's emotionally healthy. It's an exchange, right? As above, so below. This is what we associate with the Queen of Cups. So this is a nice exchange of emotion coming in for you, exactly at a time when what you're seeking is harmony. You do have a Tower coming out this month for you. So now this is interesting, right? So Tower is a disharmony in a way, because the first six in the major arcana is Lovers. And in the Lovers card, we are seeking to harmonize. Six is the number for harmony in the tarot. So we're seeking to harmonize. We're seeking to harmonize two halves into a whole. And a lot of times people talk about two halves of a relationship coming together, creating a whole, and they make it seem as though like they come together and they just instantly fit. But that's not the nature of harmony. Harmony is making something, is not making something fit or something just clicking. It's something that gives and takes, right? A harmonic is a wave. It's not static. So it's something that constantly undulates. It gives and takes. And so the harmony of the Lovers is giving and taking. It's that work that we have to do. which brings us together. But then in the second 16, which is the Tower, this is chaos coming in. There's no harmony. Nothing makes sense. Nothing is working together. And we have the destruction of what we believe to be true, right? And so it's interesting that these are the two sides of that 6 energy. Nevertheless, you worry about a Tower moment coming in for you this month. And please don't worry about a Tower moment, because Tower moments, although they are shocking to the system, only ever serve to expand our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? So it's a shock at first to see that you were wrong perhaps about something. And sometimes this Tower moment can be one of these moments that you're happy to be wrong about something. The shock is still there, but it's a happy shock, right? And so in some area of your life, you are going to get a real change in outlook. This could be, again, to do with this career path, this passionate path. I believe this Tower definitely is going to have something to do with whatever information you have coming in. You know, you have a 3 of Wands, you have Moon, and you have the Tower. It really reeks of a lot of sort of like, you know, gotta wait and see. Don't know what's coming in, right? Something's coming in, not sure what it is. Something's coming in, not sure what it is. But whatever it is, it's a doozy. You know what I mean? It's very much that energy, but you can handle it. And interestingly enough, you round the month off with Lover's energy. So whatever you go through this month rounds off in a nice working together towards that Lover's union. So again, the Tower moment may be shocking, but it may be one of these shocking moments that ultimately is immediately a relief. You know what I mean? You know, when you, for instance, when you have been in love with somebody for a very long time and you never thought they were going to love you back, and then suddenly you realize they love you back, that's a version of a Tower moment. It's shocking, but ultimately it's a happy Tower moment. So this is what I mean. Not all Tower moments are sort of, you know, devastating. You know what I mean? They can just be shocking to go through, but they can definitely be a positive turn in your life quite immediately. All right. Let's get right into your clarifying cards for this reading. Let me know if you guys like the new background for my regulars. You know, I normally have my black wooden background. I've changed it up a little bit. All right. Straight out. There's your Tower moment. All right. There's your 2 of Swords. So a decision. You feel like, you know, you're stuck making a decision. We have Strength coming in. So nice, nice, nice. Let me move this up here. We can move this over a little bit. And then to clarify that Moon, we have 9 of Cups. So certainly that Moon energy. So we're talking about an unsurety about a love connection, I believe. 9 of Cups is happiness and contentment. Yet I think you're desiring that deeper connection that you would have with the lover. 3 of Swords. So somewhere along the line there was a betrayal. All right. So for some of you, there was a betrayal that you're kind of still dealing with. 3 of Swords certainly is the card for betrayal. And again, you know, please don't get caught up in betrayal always meaning third-party energy. It can. But the essence of 3 of Swords, remember the 3 of Swords is a Swords card. It's not a Cup card. And the 3 is associated with betrayal, not because of third-party energy, but because in Tarot, the 3 is associated with bonding and loyalty. Right? Bonding, loyalty, virtue. Like down here, we have virtue, patience. Bonding, loyalty, being committed to a certain degree, trust. What happens with the 3 of Swords is that bond of loyalty has been broken. Now, obviously, third-party energy is the most simplified, you know, I want to say grotesquely simplified example of that. But 3 of Swords can also indicate abuse. It can indicate situations where people have just betrayed you. They may not have cheated on you, but they betrayed you in a different way. So 3 of Swords really is a much broader card and energy than oftentimes it is given credit for. And I say this because when it shows up, I don't want this to only relate to people who have been in a third party situation. I want people to be able to understand that, you know, this is simply betrayal. And your personal betrayal that you may have experienced may not have involved third party energy at all, but it was still indeed a betrayal. Waking up, we go into Hanged Man energy. There's your Tower moment. And this is like what I said. Sometimes your Tower moment can be an awakening. And it can be positive. The Hanged Man awakening is always a positive thing because it comes from inspiration. And so when you're inspired to do something positive, ideally, right? So this tower moment is coming in for you, and this is what it means. This is what it's really. Hello, Vishanti. Good to see you. Sorry it took me a moment to see you there because I'm my computer's on the side and I'm looking at the cards. In any case, this is your tower moment, the moment that you become inspired. And I think a lot of your tower moment this month is going to be the realization that for a long time you have been asleep or you have not been putting in the effort that now you so clearly want to because of the inspiration that's come in. So your tower moment for you this month is going to be an awareness or an understanding about yourself and how you've been sort of living your life to a certain degree. Coming in over that Three of Wands, yeah, it's really causing this month, this waiting game is going to cause you a lot of anxiety, but you have to do it because you're covered with a Two of Swords. You're just not ready to make a certain decision, right? And so this decision, land of indecision, is what we call Two of Swords. It is the card for balance. It's Moon and Libra energy. So we're seeking balance with the Two of Swords, but oftentimes it is this feeling of having to make a choice that's almost impossible. And part of your waiting this April, Capricorn, is going to be because some of you, for whatever reason in your particular lives, are facing a very difficult decision that you're having to make, and you're not ready to make it until you have more information. You have Moon energy over here covered with Nine of Cups. Again, you don't have enough information, but it is relating to a love connection, Nine of Cups energy. So I wonder if this decision, it almost feels like this decision might be between staying in a relationship that you're happy with, but not, it isn't that mad love affair, or going for the mad love affair. That would be an example of the type of decision that you may be forced, you may be feeling like you're having to make here, but you can't make it yet because you need more information. You're not sure. You're not sure which one is really committed. Maybe you're not sure which one you're really in love with. Maybe you're not sure which one, what is really important for your life. Whatever the case is, you're just not ready to make that decision. And that would make a lot of sense for these combination of cards. Three of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Moon with that Nine of Cups energy. See what I'm saying? So this is for some of you definitely a love connection sort of conundrum. Of course, again, because you're rounding off with Lover's energy. So a lot of this is geared towards that. Interestingly enough, though, you still have the Nine of Pentacles in the center. So a lot of this is as a result of the fact that you are so independent and ambitious. And in some way, this, I want to say, this characteristic of yours, Capricorn, has impacted this love situation. Something about the way you generally carry yourself, your independence, your ambition, the fact that you are to a certain degree alienated from those around you, or may keep yourself alienated so that you can focus on your career. Somehow this is, to a certain degree, I want to say, maybe come back, not maybe to haunt you, or maybe to just come back to sort of impact this deeper love connection thing that you've got going on, that right now you're really not sure what you want. You're really not sure what's going on. You need more information. Coming in with the Ten of Cups, you have Strength energy. So again, trying not to be too emotional. This makes sense with that Nine of Pentacles at the center, because for some of you, it takes strength, to you know what I mean? To acknowledge your emotions, to acknowledge your feelings, but to not act on them. Right? To not be overly emotional. It could be that this is one of the reasons why you have stayed a little bit away from that deeper connection. Because strength is something that you're really learning how to have about yourself. You could be, Capricorn, this may indeed be for a Capricorn who's very sort of emotional. And, part of your, I want to say, protection or whatever, I want to say your survival skill, right? Or your self-preservation skill perhaps has been, to a certain degree, to keep people at a distance, to keep your emotions very much under lock. Ideally, strength is, of course, a positive energy, but sometimes what I'm talking about here with this spread, it could just be that this is one of the things that you show outwardly to the world so much that it adds to your alienation, or it adds to the feeling of some people around you not being able to access you or get close to you, or just seeming that you are maybe at a distance. You're just not accessible. You're over there, you're busy with that, you're on your career, you know what I mean? You have borders up. Nevertheless, there is a lot of strength. You know, the strength energy is another thing that you're coming in with, and it's one of the things that's really impacting this happiness for the family, right? It's very, very interesting. It could be something that you guys are just really at this point, at this moment in your life, also exercising the need for strength. Could be one of the reasons why you have had this nice sort of contentment here with the family situation. Nevertheless, this is really geared around a love connection or a series of love connections, maybe possibly two. Somewhere along the line, someone did betray you. There was a betrayal, so it could very well be that one of these decisions involves this individual who was part of that betrayal. You know, be careful. Strength also indicates boundaries that are necessary. Be careful with your heart going forward in April, Capricorn, okay? Be careful. I don't say that you should let down all the walls. I don't say that you should let everyone in, right? This is a very tricky time for you. You have 2 Tower cards showed up in this reading. You know, and Lover's energy did the first 6. A lot of I want to say there's a lot of things to consider, right? And at the heart of it, the one thing you do have, Capricorn, is you always do have your own work ethic, your stability here that you've worked for with that 9 of Pentacles. Let that remain your stone of your base, your power base, your grounding. Remain grounded in that, okay? And maintain that grounded tether that you have to your career and to everything that you've worked for. Because a lot of this that's going on around you with that moon energy, you know, that uncertainty with the 2 of Swords, this is going to be quite an emotional time for you. And I think this grounding in your work is the one thing that will keep you focused. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. This is your reading. Let me see how long it is. I haven't even looked at the clock. 26 minutes. That's not too bad. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to let me know if you're interested in a beautiful Creatures Tarot deck. I will go back and read all of the chats. I don't get a chance to read them all while I'm doing the reading, which is why I love Rock and Rob so much. Thank you so much, Rock and Rob, for showing up and moderating the video. Don't forget to, like I said, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know if you're interested in the drawing for April. It's a beautiful deck. Let me know if you like the new background. I like it. It's a bit brighter. All of that. In any case, I'm going to sign off. I will see if I can do another live stream tonight. And if not, I'll be right back tomorrow. I love it. Sorry. I love you. Yes, I love you. Mean it. I love you, Vishanti. I love you all for watching. Thank you so much. For right now, I'm going to sign off. Capricorn, this is an incredible month for you. So check back with us. Let us know in the comments what you're going through. Have a wonderful April, and I'll see you at your next Capricorn reading. Bye-bye, guys.